Okay, so kind of feeling my groove right now. Got one vlog done, gonna record another. By the way, hopefully this lighting and color grading looks just as good as the first one. I'm not even gonna change the settings. Anyway, drinking a strawberry vanilla Olipop right now. Not because I hate Poppy like everybody else on TikTok, just this is what sounded good. I wanna talk in this one, I don't really know. I just felt like the urge, the desire to sit down and just speak. So let me just do that if that's cool. I'm finding like more clarity on the direction of my content, and I'm working on something behind the scenes. I'm not ready to publicly unveil that new project yet, but I'm very excited about it because I think it's going to help a very niche group of people while also serving as just general entertainment and hopefully help for really anybody. Because at the core of my content, I just want to help people. I want to encourage people. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people forget about just for 5-10 minutes the challenges of that day, and just recognize that so often we feel so isolated and alone in what we're experiencing, that we don't see that there are other people going through those things who have been through those things. You know, when I was a youth pastor years ago, I just was like praying and thinking through like what does the vision for this youth ministry look like, and just the idea you belong came to fruition. And for so long I felt like that was part of what the ministry I was leading, helping to lead, was all about. But I really think this whole idea of you belong was about the ministry that God has me leading and doing, and ministry he has me ministering with. I don't know if that's not how you say it, but you belong has become such a core part of not just when I led a youth ministry or when I was vocationally a pastor, but even when I started doing content. It was all about creating an online space where you belong. And so really that's what I'm trying to do here, is I create this place where you belong. And so people can log into my content, and sure, it's not going to relate with everybody, but hopefully there's an element of what I create that can relate and encourage and inspire you. And so one of these projects I'm working on, I think, is going to be very helpful for a lot of people. But let me talk to you, man. I'm using ChatGPT to kind of like as my assistant to really map out, like I'll type in, hey, I want to do this, help me design, ask me 10 questions to help me design the branding for this idea, this project, or help me brainstorm some ideas, ask me 10 questions to help me flesh out what this is going to be all about. And I'm finding that ChatGPT, I don't think AI is going to take over. I think we're not there yet. Like, AI is still dumb, and it's probably risky, and people are probably going to watch us and think it's taking over everything. Like, I know people, I have friends that work in IT and in different roles specifically to combat the threat of AI in the future, and whatever, dude. If it happens, it happens. I watched iRobot. I know how it all goes down. I'm never trusting the car to drive me. But I want to talk to you about the value of ChatGPT. I saw this study, and it was like 80% of Gen Zers admit to using ChatGPT in their work daily. But I'm gonna be real with you. I find myself using ChatGPT not just in work, but in personal life. And a lot of it is like for work, I'll just go, hey, ChatGPT, help me draft up this document. Or, hey, ChatGPT, this sounds right to me. Am I wrong in this assessment? And it doesn't get everything right. It doesn't get everything right. If you don't pay for the higher tiers of ChatGPT, you begin to get dumber or outdated information. I've used ChatGPT actually to code spreadsheets. Sometimes I'll ask ChatGPT, I'm trying to make this formula work. What's wrong with it? And it will go, oh, you need to use this syntax and blah, blah, blah. And then it gives you the formula and you copy and paste it. And that's really helpful. I've actually got some cool stuff I've done for work with ChatGPT helping me write formulas. It's fascinating what it can do in Excel and in Google Sheets. Anyway, one of the most valuable benefits I've found as a creator with ChatGPT lately has been on that branding and project development side. I actually asked ChatGPT last week. I was up one night, and I've been asking it. I ask it for work and personal stuff, and I said, ChatGPT, I did whatever. I said, I need to organize and plan out the different projects that I'm working on. Can you help me do that? And it said, sure, here's 8 things you've asked me about in the last 4 weeks. What, like, are these all the projects? And I said, let's remove that one. And then I said, I only want to work on personal projects. And it said, okay, great. And, you know, it said, so just want to clarify, is this a work project or a personal project? And, you know, like, asked me one by one. And so I'm like sorting it all. I feel like Iron Man, sweeping, you know, left and right with the development of the suit. And then we get down to the 3, 4, 5 personal projects I'm working on. And I say, help me develop a plan on how to work on these projects with target dates of yada, yada, yada. And it was so fascinating to me because it's like creating this project timeline of what day of the week I should work on this thing and that thing and that thing. And, you know, like when should I, what's the goal each week? What's the target? And I'm just finding more and more for someone who, I still have a notepad actually sitting right over here on my desk that each week I prep my to-do list for the week on pen and paper because I'm old school like that. But I'm finding more and more that with ChatGPT, I can use it as a personal assistant. I know, man, AI gurus, like they've been doing this and they've been telling me, I tried to do this a year ago with content creation. I could never figure it out. I could never get ChatGPT to do what I wanted. But the real truth is it's all about how you prompt ChatGPT. And there's some really great resources. You go on LinkedIn and there's thousands of people saying, here's 10 prompts to help you accelerate your business with chat, whatever, dude. So anyway, all that to say, I've got a lot of fun freaking projects I'm working on and I'm very excited to start launching them. I'm in like the development stage for all of them, but I'll be sharing more about those in the coming weeks. So definitely hit the like and subscribe button. We're gonna get back to regular content here. By the way, I got an extra week of Adobe Creative Cloud when I went to cancel my free trial today because it runs out in like 2 days and I don't want to get charged $60. So shout out to Adobe, not sponsored, but if you want to talk, I'd take a free trial, another free month maybe. Anyway, I'm churning out tons of content. I'm out of where I was for the month of January. I'm very excited about the direction that I'm heading with creating. So keep checking back, subscribe, like, whatever. If there's something you want to see, drop a comment below. But hey, I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.